On this episode, we're continuing to look back at the local ballparks. We did Milwaukee last. Now we're going to Chicago and the Southside, formerly U.S. Cellular Field, formerly Comiskey Park even before that. Guaranteed Rate Field. Now it's Rate Field. No matter what it is, guess what?
Ryan was there.
This one we're going to do a little bit differently, obviously, like we did in Milwaukee. More of like the my experiences of it. My favorite moments there. There's two of them. One, Brandon, my cousin, and I, we went to a game. We got to sit in the club level. Only one experience there. It's like a carpeted area. Not probably a notch below the suite level, but obviously a notch above the main levels. And just the food difference. But the food that stuck out for me was the hot chocolate chip cookie. It was a big old cookie. United Center's club level has it as well, so Chicago must do it right. So I highly recommend, and I don't even know if it's still there anymore, but to be able to get that hot chocolate chip cookie was so delicious to cap off what was a great experience. And the second one is, all of a sudden I was working one day. I was working at a grade school, and I get a phone call from some lady. And she goes, yeah, I'm a ticket rep for the Chicago White Sox. And I want to give you 4 free tickets to sit in my seats. So to be able to do that, and it was the lower level, probably a little ways up from, but behind, I believe it was behind the White Sox dugout to see the White Sox take on the Oakland Athletics. And getting a chance to do that was great. And thank you to the Chicago White Sox for doing that. It was an unbelievable experience. Got free goodie bags, which I don't know how they got my number because I never bought anything through the Chicago White Sox. So the fact they did that meant a lot to me. It was Brandon, myself, and then my fiance Renee and his sister Lala. So it was just a great experience. And those two are my favorite moments at the rate. Best way to experience a game at Guaranteed Rate Field or on the South Side, if you will, is tailgating. I think tailgating is a great thing that a lot of places don't have. Like the Cubs don't have a parking lot. And we talked about last week, Milwaukee is a whole different breed. They go all out. And so do the Chicago White Sox. You go to one of the parking lots, you get to enjoy. And I know food gets expensive, so being able to bring your own and have a big group. I've done it once, a group of my fiance's friends. I was invited to that. They had a whole shindig. There was like a buffet. Everyone brought food and you're playing bago. So and then you go into the ball game, you're full, but you still have room for dessert or something else. So the best way to experience, I think, a game on the South Side of Chicago, hands down, is to be able to tailgate 2 hours before, have fun with your friends, and then get ready to go watch a baseball game. Favorite place to sit? One of the places and I don't really diss this at all, I think the 400 level at Guaranteed Rate Field, or Rate Field, I keep messing up the name on this episode, I'm sorry, because it's still new to me, but is definitely, I love the 400 level. You get to see everything. There's no poles in the way. There's nothing like bothering you. You see the whole field. You see foul pole to foul pole. You see the white lines. That's exactly what you like to see. So the lower you are, the better. Like I said, the club level was very nice as well. The bleachers sat out there a few times as well. And the thing that's nice about Rate Field is that you can walk around the whole concourse. You can't do that everywhere. You can't do that at Wrigley. So being able to, that's one of my favorite things on this journey as well, of seeing the ballparks. And they're all like that except my home ballpark. And you can walk the whole stadium and be able to just see a little bit of everything. So for sure, I'd say the 400 level, which might actually be, I might be in the minority in that, but you get to see the whole field. And I'm not all about you have to sit close up because sometimes you miss some stuff. So I'd say the 400 level. So no matter what they call it, I've been there many times. I've seen a Cub victory there. I've seen a lot of fun games. I've seen former Cubs return there, and just be able to enjoy games on the South Side with my cousin Brandon, who's a White Sox fan, his family as well. Whether it was Comiskey Park, whether it was U.S. Cellular Field, whether it's Guaranteed or just Rate Field. Guess what?
Ryan was there.